G'day there mates, my name is Mr. Magilla-Cutti. Welcome back once again to my channel. So today we will be once again returning to the story of Marvel's Midnight Suns. So in our last episode, Wanda pretty much heard us talking to Agatha and wanted to know the truth, which we were happy to tell her. But sadly, Wanda couldn't see Agatha but only hear her. Agatha told us about a ritual she was about to conduct to bind her to the Abbey. It's a risky ritual that Caretakers followed, and we have to keep quiet about it in case she wants to stop the ritual. But we pretty much had to sneak into Sarah's room to steal the locket that belonged to her and Agatha. So now we got it, we have to have a way before we conduct the ritual. And now it looks like Captain to speak to us. And I think everyone's gathered in the war room.
You are the best girl. You know that, right?
Yeah, you are.
We finally restored satellite connection to Transia. Get it up on the screen, now.
Hydra's fist grows tighter around Transia, and now Lilith's twisted children roam free.
A glimpse into all our futures if we fail to stop her.
Those people need to evacuate. Are those Hydra soldiers blocking the bridge?
Not just soldiers. That's...
Hey, Captain Wonder Boy! Can you hear me?
Crossbones.
I know you're hiding out in your little fun house, so listen up. No one's getting out of this country except in a body bag. Or unless you're brave enough to swap places with them. So what do you say? You man enough to face me?
Anytime, Rumlow.
So Crossbones is pretty much holding them hostage. That is a low move. But then again, dealing with a mercenary.
You're not gonna believe this. Found a pivotal piece of intel that could blow the doors off Dracula's dirty dealings.
Really?
My symbiote's giant tongue lets us taste more flavors. Not in a creepy way.
Steve?
I can't just stand here and let Rumlow get away with this.
You won't.
Rumlow's taunting me, trying to get me to engage.
He wants you to fight him.
Going to Transia would play right into his hands. Yet I can't stay here and do nothing. Those people need us.
I can see this is tearing you up inside, but please remember, when it comes to any of these monsters, none of us must face them alone. We are here together, and we are on the battlefield together. The important thing is we are together.
You know, when I was in Europe back in the 1940s, I met a young soldier that said something very similar to me. We were sitting together eating beans from a can. He looked me square in the eye and said, "It's all the same, you know? Us sitting here eating beans, us out there on the battlefield, as long as it's us and not me, I can face anything."
That is a touching story. What happened to that soldier?
He was killed that same day. But not a day goes by that I don't think of him in some way. Including today.
So then, what is your plan?
My plan is to stop Rumlow no matter what. If he's gonna fight anyone, he's gonna fight me. After that, I'll make it up as I go along. Rumlow's not going to get away from me again. Not this time.
Nope.
Our Transia situation's getting worse.
Yeah.
Hydra's blocking our transports.
Crossbones keeps taunting us. Do not engage, Steve.
What else are you meant to do? Okay, truth be told, I was planning on not doing the DLC mission, but...
Alright, Midnight Suns. Time to shake off the past and train to kick some ass.
And we can't rewind the clock and change it, because Dr. Strange lost all his time travel totems in New York.
Oh, so are we just gonna train the pain away?
It works in every single boxing movie I have ever seen.
Are we so desperate that cinema is our inspiration?
We are ants to Chthon. We must fight together or we will fail. Focus!
I agree with Blade and the Scarlet Witch.
This is why we get our asses kicked out there. We're not Avengers. We're lucky to be alive.
It wasn't my intention to insult the idea, Blade. Yes, training together helps us learn how to cover each other's blind spots.
Imagine if Blaze decided to stick with us the whole time. We'd be unstoppable.
Exactly, Robbie. It makes us stronger.
I really don't want to say we are the Midnight Suns or anything like that. It's too cheesy for me. So just consider that general vibe expressed.
Take all that big listening to each other energy and pretend we have to launch Spider-Man across a hellscape of demons and brimstone like he's a football.
Yes, that's the spirit, everyone. Wait, why are we practicing that particular scenario again?
Don't you just want to hop in and show them how it's done?
Only if I can pick the training montage music.
You seem like a 90s teen pop kind of guy.
Maybe something with lots of cowbell.
Ugh, disco?
Just because you have adamantium claws doesn't mean you get to knock disco.
You can't tell with the suit on, but I'm so buffed. Insanely pumped.
I don't have to believe that. Alright, so let's check the forge real quick. We'll take our stuff around here, and then we'll head on to the mission.
I'm telling you guys, I'm a vampire. I can't build muscle.
I could not have predicted this outcome, but it is intriguing.
Okay, basically Doctor Strange used me. The Eternal Field of Vengeance as a mystical welding point. Not sure what that one's going in the comic book. Okay, so immediately gain multiple training levels. Some primers are going to mission with Wanda's nursemaid, a creature named Bova, was a powerful healer. Wanda spoke of her often when lessons turned towards the healing aspects of magic. Perhaps I can persuade Wanda to share some of Bova's knowledge. Sounds like a good idea.
Ooh, new coil. Let's get to work.
Yeah,
Sometimes, I even impress myself.
Shield of the Seraphon. Shield bash. Detonate. Jesus, just some new skills altogether. Let's go with these two. Also, one check.
A task for us?
Yeah.
So, do you have much experience with sniffing? Perhaps you should put your suit on for this.
Where do you think I got the suit, Doc?
Yeah, no. I thought I was able to be up crafty and call Charlie about skill, but no. I need to have it at least once. Damn it. Alright, so
Remember to breathe during the hardest part.
Blade.
I'm ready when you are. Just remember the most there are no rules.
Okay, should have planned the upgrades first, but oh well.
Danger room, eat your heart out.
Ooh, jeez. Walls, topple, and oh, so that's what it was.
I still say we should have built a firing range first.
Alright, so quickly have a chat with Wanda, and then we'll head off to this mission.
Is this another movie night? And if so, where is Nico?
It's not an official movie night. It's more of my way of saying thank you for being a friend. I didn't have many growing up. Wasn't exactly the popular kid, if you know what I mean.
Me either.
Let me guess. People were afraid of you.
That goes with the whole hunting and killing demons line of work. Most people find it off-putting.
You save people's lives, and they repay you with fear. Typical.
They were scared of what I had to do to protect them. More specifically, what I was capable of doing.
Did it bother you, being feared?
Not at all.
Well, it bothered me. Made my life hell. In Transia, it was just me and my brother Pietro for a long while. We wandered from village to village, begging, doing odd jobs, scrounging by any way we could.
That sounds impossibly hard.
We survived. It's why we had to that was the hardest part.
Oh?
When I was a child, Transia was very poor. Our parents could find no work. One day, my father stole bread to feed us. A mob chased him into our neighborhood. I was terrified for him. I told them to stop, and half of them turned to stone. I didn't mean to. I didn't understand my powers or how to use them, but I got scared, and people died. But the worst of it, Father pointed at me and cried out, "Witch." And then he was part of the mob, and they were after me. Pietro grabbed me and ran, faster than any person can run. We realized we could never go back. We were different, and had to look out for ourselves.
If I remember correctly, her brother was part of the X-Men named Quicksilver.
You were lucky you survived.
It doesn't really feel like that. I felt like my life was cursed with misfortune, heartache, and pain ever since. It wasn't until recently that I began to feel that curse lift.
What changed?
You. I met you, and you saved me. So, thank you for being a friend. Didn't know how much I needed one like you.
Everyone needs a friend. That's all there is to it. Doesn't matter who you are. Everyone needs a friend. Alright. Enough of the movie stuff.
It's hard to find weights this heavy at most gyms. Good to feel challenged again.
Okay. Back to New York. Here comes the sun.
Getting word of another attack. Vampires in Central Park. Right before dawn. Can you imagine?
Dawn? I knew this was coming. Just not so soon.
The city is in enough chaos.
We'll handle it. No problem.
Ah, Blade. Ever the optimist, hmm?
Okay, I think I'm going to change him out of that costume and, yeah, I picked up the Nightstalk outfit when I got the, well, signed into the EA account. That's what Mobius? Yeah, let's change him out of that outfit. I don't hate it, it's just, I want to go with something else. Let's go with a classic. Okay, and this time we'll be bringing Hunter along, because, yeah, his skills are going to be definitely coming in handy. Talks to the missions that feature us as the main character. Forgot about that.
Look at them. The sun will be up any minute now. They don't seem to care.
Then let's make them care.
Team player. And
Doesn't look like much to me.
They killed the vampires to protect the civilians.
Just feel safe in Central Park again.
Yes, I'm afraid they'll have to cancel their picnics and ball games for today.
I'm sure they're more worried about surviving.
As they should be.
Let's try to go with this.
Their time is short.
That's not gonna happen.
The other side should fear you, Hunter. If they don't already.
Okay. Right, this thing. Oh yeah, since Hunter does... Let's get rid of this thing. Oh, really?
This should really be something.
Well, that's only causing damage.
I knew we could do it.
This won't take Now let that be a lesson to you.
I will admit, the first shot I did was going pretty well. And we got this one. Sadly, yeah. But that's really good again,
No one is to blame but yourself. This can only bode well for us.
Okay, can I get any more or anything? No, it doesn't look like it.
Lilith really want me after Tixter.
More of them are joining the fight.
I know this must pain you, Blade, to see your turf overrun like this. All that work.
Kinda seems like you're trying to piss me off.
Am I that transparent? In honesty, I heard you fight hard.
I'm fond of that tactic myself, Doctor. As you can see, he doesn't always buy it.
Or maybe I only play along when I feel like it. Don't blame me.
That's still kind of better when you're angry.
Something.
That, I will admit, sometimes what. Just depends on who you're doing it to. And how you plan on doing it.
They're mine. Give the mother my regards in hell.
A futile effort.
I will admit, Hunter was a good choice to bring along. Since it seems like we got fun. Oh, that was quick. So we got a whole... Is that his serum? Oh boy, that's not good.
They do not fear the sun.
I'll give them something to fear.
No. Allow me!
And once again, we have to defeat Dracula. If you guys remember, we need to be careful because he can life drain anyone who's bleeding. And can
So,
probably too.
the wait is finally over. How long has it been since you felt the sun on your face, Dracula?
Centuries, the better part of a millennium, in fact. But you already knew that, Blade. And thanks to your unlikely ally, Dr. Morbius, I will bask in the dawn for eternity.
I cannot allow that!
Do you not know who I am?
Oh, I do.
Lilith herself could not best me. What makes you think you will fare any better?
Can't people leave those two and go on with this one here?
These fanatics are always the same.
Not wrong.
I thought you were supposed to be powerful.
Oh, we not. Well, smart, that's all.
I have faced far worse.
Can't tell if they're brave or just stupid.
Uh-huh.
Let this be your final.
For this.
Jesus, pass a punch.
I'm up for another round. Lose?
My children will finally know true freedom. The power to rule the day just as easily as we rule the night.
You rule the night? Maybe in some rat hole in Transylvania, but New York is my town.
That is all about to change. Just as it began, your legacy ends with the rising sun. You should have tried harder.
You want us to try harder?
I feel stronger already.
Level up.
That was even better than I expected.
Okay, now I'm gonna take care of this one.
You were too weak for this fight.
Take this guy down. Alright, three buzzards there. Then we need to get Dracula down one more time to finish the fight. Let's try not to mess this up.
coming for me. Gotcha. To think I've come full circle. My salvation and my curse all began with you.
A common refrain from vampires who haven't yet accepted their profound gift.
Not everyone wants to feed on the innocent. You never did understand that.
I understood perfectly well. I just don't indulge in weakness.
Very gracious of you. It is too late for you.
You won't leave here alive.
I'll make quick work of you. You're just lucky I'm not ready to feed.
You have to be careful. No, I didn't want that shit.
Your demise.
Your blood will renew.
I am eternal.
Hardly a scratch.
It seems our work isn't done yet.
Take a good look at the sun while you still can.
Your confidence is inspiring, Blade. It must be my blood running through your veins that gives you such spirit.
Take a lesson, Morbius. This is how you piss me off.
Noted.
Alrighty then. Hopefully I'm right. Yep.
I smell your...
Just one more strike. Just enough. At least Hunter doesn't have any. Give me a sec. Not gonna be ones that will give me, that will bleed me. Bicycles. animals from the Harry minions. Oh wait, we do. This could work. A good count, man.
I've been waiting.
This will work.
Not good enough.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Looks as if I'm on my own.
I start playing out the window.
Things have taken a turn for the worst.
I don't normally do this, but god damn it. Okay, I had the right idea, but
Prepare for the afterlife.
This is the end. I'll aid them if I can. Assistance will get you nowhere.
Do you not realize who I am?
I can only endure so much.
alright, let's try this again. Never hit him yet.
I smell your
Still not enough. Thank you.
I thought you were supposed to be powerful.
Oh, I think I made a mistake. Yep. Blood rage. Actually, this is good.
This may take a futile effort. You can't wear me down like that.
Alright, Hunter, take that down.
You have earned this.
You were too weak for this fight.
Lost children, you disappoint us, betray us,
Shed the blood of your own. No one hurts you more than family. Join us in the light. We won't ask again.
You won't. But not for the reason you think.
Temporary.
I don't understand. Why aren't you?
To mass produce the serum, you diluted my sample. Yes, it protected you from the sunlight, but each use of your powers burned more of it away.
Ooh.
You are, as they say, running on fumes. And when those expire, so do you.
This isn't over.
It is, for now. Unless you'd care to stay for a walk in the park.
Back to the sewer, where he belongs.
Are you disappointed we didn't destroy him?
Nah, he always comes back. But knowing he's got to live with that humiliation almost makes it worth knowing you.
Well, at least we're not to worry about more day-walking vampires. I think 2 is just enough. I still got 3 stars for that? Okay, I'll take it. The Lord of Darkness steps into the light. Nice title. Might have to borrow that. That's what we can do hangouts. Oh, Morbius.
Congratulations, Hunter. Dracula's vampires suffered a major loss today.
You deserve the credit, Doctor. You did good work today.
The sunlight serum is so diluted it no longer poses a threat. The vampires have been cast back into the night, where they belong. I don't think I can properly express my relief. Hunter, if you had not been there to lean on throughout all this, I do not know how I would have survived.
I'm glad you valued the support, but helping you manage your emotions was a challenge. I do not wish to see you like that ever again.
Yes, I'm sure my behavior put unnecessary strain on the group. For that I am sorry, and I wish to make it up to you. Hunter, you should know that I will remain committed to the Midnight Sun's greater mission. You all helped me in my time of need. It is only fair that I return the favor.
Your support is much appreciated.
Marvelous. But before we move on, we must make one final decision regarding the sunlight serum.
We?
Oh, yes. I value your guidance. My prototype sample is no more, but I still possess my research notes. I could continue my experiments in the hopes of curing myself and maybe others, unless the risk of it falling into the wrong hands seems too great.
You are too emotionally close to this problem right now. Store your notes in a safe place until you have time to reflect on the best path forward.
I had not thought of that approach, but it does have merit. I do not know when the right time will come, but I look forward to that day. Thank you for your help, Hunter.
Well, we still think you are a valuable asset and a good person underneath. And besides that, we have a lot to deal with right now, so I think putting it aside to focus on the main problem is the best choice of action for now.
If we run into those vampires again, they'll be roadkill.
Yeah, Fiery blazing roadkill. The summit of a few burn marks.
Despite his setback, do not consider Dracula defeated. He has survived centuries for a reason.
You're not wrong there.
It seems we can finally put this ordeal with Morbius's serum behind us.
Thankfully, we have more important things to focus on now.
Hunter, thank you for not being overly harsh with Morbius.
I only did what seemed to be right at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I would say you are wise beyond your years, but you have more years than most of us put together. Maybe that's what makes you so discerning.
Still no wrinkles.
Indeed. I am just glad that Morbius found some peace of mind. I am familiar with that journey. It's not easy. Be proud of your part in that, Hunter.
Thanks, Strange.
I don't think we've seen the last of Dracula, but I've got plenty of ass-kicking saved up for next time.
I know you do, mate. I know you do.
I wish all vampire threats were this easy to dismantle.
Yeah, but where would the fun in that be?
Can't believe I'm saying this aloud, but I think I figured out Dracula's master plan.
Oh?
Go on.
There is a Lilith connection, but it's not direct. Dracula is acting like he knows the world is coming to an end. Didn't expect him to be an apocalypse prepper, but here we are. Think of every play he's backed so far. Some of his plans overlap, right?
I had noticed that.
That's because he's throwing everything at the wall to see what sticks. It doesn't matter what plans fail. As long as one succeeds, he wins. The good news is, we're foiling his plans faster than he's setting them in motion. If we keep nipping these buds, he'll have nothing left. Let's debrief on the latest. Looks like Dracula's plan went up in smoke. See what I did there?
I do. Is the sunlight serum truly gone?
Dracula still has a supply, but it's barely effective, as you experienced. For a master plan, this one was a real dud.
Dr. Morbius may have a different opinion.
Hey, if he deems it a bigger threat than I think it is, I'm happy to run it down. But for now, Central is tracking all mention of the sunlight serum or anything like it. Unless it finds something, I think we're done here. Anything else on your mind?
Not at the moment.
Thanks, Carol.
Catch you later. Anything?
Oh, Carol.
Catch you later.
Hey, a win is a win. Doesn't matter if the sun did most of the work for us.
True. True.
Call me an idealist, but shining a light exposes the darkness for what it is.
Wrong there.
So vampires aren't immune to the sun anymore? Make up your minds, people.
I don't know if I could have reversed the effects of the sunlight serum with my magic. It's best that it didn't come to that.
I think I have to agree with that.
See? Blade is right. Nothing is better than the smell of burnt vampires.
Yeesh.
It seemed a bit touch and go for a minute with Dracula, but when hasn't it?
Yeah, true. He always keeps coming back.
See? I told you Morbius would come through for us. And I kept telling myself over and over until I believed it.
So I hear we kicked Dracula's undead butt? That's freaking awesome.
Yep, it is. Where's the rest of the crew? We got Deadpool outside, got Venom in here, and Storm out there. Seems like Eddie's pretty much always knee deep in that computer of his.
What do you think of Dracula hit by the Morbus?
Yeah, I'm workshopping headlines. For an article I probably can't write. It's just instinct.
Yeah, Mom, if you could. We'll see how it goes. Deadpool, what do you have to say?
Ah, so the vampires turned tail and ran into the night, where they can attack us from the shadows. This was a win, right?
Yeah, technically, yes. If we can stop him from walking in the daylight, then yeah, that is definitely a win.
The energy in the Abbey is electric right now.
Nothing to say to the vampires? Okay. So, who should we hang out with tonight?
For once, my failure of science has worked to our advantage.
Yeah, it did. I don't know. Who should I hang out with?
¿Qué pasa, Hunter?
I could go with Morbius and get his friends up.
Ain't no rest for the Midnight Suns.
You know what? Yeah, let's go with Morbius. See what he has to say. Let's go with meditation.
What drove you to study medicine, Doctor?
I know what it's like to feel suffocated by a disease. I wanted to help others avoid my fate.
When I was a child, the doctor wanted to use leeches to cleanse my blood of impurities.
A barbaric practice. Although I once considered using leeches in my experiments.
Before you discovered vampire bats?
No, I was worried I might accidentally turn myself into a human leech.
I believe you are a good man.
Thank you for saying so. But I was not always the man you know.
I do not need to know your past self to know your current worth.
That is a wonderful sentiment. Please pass that along to Blade. I think he missed the memo.
Okay, so... Doesn't have a good gift, yeah.
I could not think of a better way to relax.
So he loved the activity and he liked the gift. Could deny.
We're really getting to know each other.
There we are. Blade.
I started to relax as I was thinking about my to-do list.
You were right, Blade. Morbius proved very useful today.
You know, even I'm impressed that he stared down Dracula.
So, did the two of you bury the hatchet?
We're not exactly friends, but I appreciate his experience in the field.
Sounds like someone is developing a grudging respect for the living vampire.
Okay, sure. Just don't tell him I said that.
You know, grudging respect is the first step to real friendship.
You're not wrong.
It's time to drop this, Hunter.
Okay. Dropping it. Oh boy. Oh wait, geez, that was too close. Let's call them into Eddie, cause I don't think we get one to him for a while.
I'm trying a new workout routine. The more I burn off, the more I get to eat.
Did you start a new workout routine? It shows.
The symbiote appreciates it. So do I.
Good to know. Alright people, that's gonna have to do it for today's episode. If the big guy, and I mean my dad, wants to start watching TV loud again. And I want to get back to doing other stuff, but hey, I had a lot of fun with this one, okay? We took down Dracula again, and at least despite the fact that I wasn't doing well, I still got a high rating, so yeah, that's pretty much a plus for me. So next episode, I think we're going to be trying to take down Crossbones. So we'll see what happens. That's going to do it for me, people. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, please remember to hit that like button. Also, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Show support for the channel. I would very much appreciate that. And with that being said, I'm going to bounce off. I got stuff to do. Let's see if we can purchase some cosmetics for the other characters. And not just for the everyday wear, but for their hero outfit too. So we'll see what I can do. Thank you all again. Hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Take care of yourselves and drive safely out there, people. Bye bye. Take care and have a good time. Bye bye.